then I'm going to have to manage my attention, and I'm going to have to inhibit that thought that has conditioned the body to subconsciously be the mind.
I think you gotta have a dream.
The School of Greatness.
Yeah.
Please welcome Lewis Howes.
Welcome back, everyone, at School of Greatness. Very excited about our guest. We have the inspiring Dr. Joe Dispenza in the house. So good to see you again.
Happy to see you, Lewis, as
Very,
always.
very excited. I want to start with one of your quotes, because I think this is going to be very profound for a lot of people who have watched your content before, but also people who have never heard about you, which I feel like would be hard to see people who have never heard about you, at least on my channel. This is a quote of yours. Just as thoughts are the language of the brain, feelings are the language of the body. And how you think and how you feel create a state of being. A state of being is when your mind and body are working together. So your present state of being is your genuine mind-body connection. I love this quote, and I see you talking about this a lot. I hear it in your meditations. This is in one of your books as well. And the thing that I want people to focus on today, a lot of people are feeling sick. They're feeling stressed, they're feeling overwhelmed, and their bodies and their minds are literally getting sicker and sicker. Specifically here in America, obesity is increasing, and it just feels like more and more people are on medications and are needing things to try to help them feel better in the moment. But I don't believe it's helping them get to the root of their pain and their sickness. And I don't think it's going to help them extend their lifespan and also be healthier later in life.
Yeah.
I went to your event last year and was blown away in what I witnessed in 7 days of doing intensive conscious meditations that you were leading, and witnessing the healings that were happening within 7 days of people who were unable to stand up straight and feeling pain throughout their entire body, people who were in wheelchairs who were able to have the strength to get out of them, people who were struggling seeing clearly and were blurry eyes that could now see clearer, and so many other incredible, what people might think miracles happen.
Chemical brain, or the emotional brain, or the limbic brain, or the mammalian brain. And it has all of those functions that make blood sugar balance, hormone levels, digestive enzymes. It's doing what it can to take the body and constantly repair it and regenerate it and move it back into balance. All of those stressors knock the brain and body out of balance, and the innate mechanism, the stress response, brings it back to balance. Well, it just makes sense. If you keep knocking it out of balance over and over again, and you keep moving it out of homeostasis, that imbalance is going to become the new balance, and now you're headed for disease because that automatic system can't regulate order in the body. So a system then is compromised. The system breaks down. And so if it's physical trauma, your body can heal if you rest it. If it's chemical imbalance, you take your pharmaceuticals, or you take your nutraceuticals, your vitamins, your minerals, your herbs, you intermittent fast, you eat a vegan diet, you do anything you can to get the body back so that it's using more energy for growth and repair. So for some people, digestion consumes more energy than the process makes, right? So
Really?
They're in a state of constant diminishing returns, right? So when the autonomic nervous system's out.
Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. And I'm going to take you back a little in time. There's no PowerPoints. There's no great technology. I'm going to use a flip chart because I want this to be in real time. And I want to explain something to you that not many people really understand. I want to talk about the law of attraction. Do you know that the law of attraction is always working? It's like the law of gravity. If I let this go, it's going to go down. It's never going to go back up. It's going to go down. That is the law of gravity. Anything heavier than Earth is attracted towards the center of the world. Well, the law of attraction is always working. Now, how does it work? Well, I use a diagram to explain the mind. Now, let this circle represent your mind. And let this little circle here represent your body. Now, I want you to think of this for a moment. Your body is a molecular structure. This is a massive energy and a very high speed of vibration. If you looked at your body through a microscope, you'd see that energy dancing right before your eyes. And here's something that'll keep you thinking for the next 20 years. When you move out of it, the body does not stop moving. If you go to a funeral parlor and pick up the remains and look at it, you will see it moving. And if it wasn't moving, how would it ever change to dust? You move into your body and you will move up. And it's how you use your mind that's going to dictate the vibration you're in. Now stay with me. You have an imaginary line right across
in the world. Some years ago, the late Nobel Prize-winning Dr. Albert Schweitzer was being interviewed in London, and a reporter asked him, "Doctor, what's wrong with men today?" And the great doctor was silent a moment, and then he said, "Men simply don't think." It's about this that I want to talk with you. We live today in a golden age. This is an era that man has looked forward to, dreamed of, and worked toward for thousands of years. But since it's here, we pretty well take it for granted. We in America are particularly fortunate to live in the richest land that ever existed on the face of the earth, a land of abundant opportunity for everyone. But do you know what happens? Well, let's take 100 men who start even at the age of 25. Do you have any idea what will happen to those men by the time they're 65? These 100 men who all start even at the age of 25 believe they're going to be successful. If you ask any one of these men if he wanted to be a success, he'd tell you he did. And you'd notice that he was eager toward life, that there was a certain sparkle to his eye, an erectness to his carriage, and life seemed like a pretty interesting adventure to him. But by the time they're 65, 1 will be rich. 4 will be financially independent. 5 will still be working. 54 will be broke. Now think a moment. Out of the 100, only 5 make the grade. Now why do so many fail? What has happened to the sparkle that was there when they were 25? What's become of the dreams, the hopes, the plans? And why is there such a large disparity between what these men intended to do and what they actually accomplished? When we say about 5% achieve success, we have to define success. And here's the best definition I've ever been able to find.